Now, as you guys know, we came over here to do some. The first thing I said that we were gonna tackle here from Archon Studios is none other than Wolfenstein. I got the other one full of stuff here. As you can see, we got a bunch of figures that we're gonna be taking care of. We're gonna check this out. Now, I'm gonna give a little bit of a spoiler because I filmed a bunch of this already. This is not intimidating. I thought this was going to be one of those pain in the neck things. The quality is fantastic. The pieces go together perfectly. I'm going to show you a couple things how to put together. We put together all the heroes, the soldiers, one of the bigger pieces. I'll give you my final thoughts at the end. But what this has made me do is take a look at this Archon Studios with bigger eyes open. They have a game called Chronicle X. I think I'm going to hunt this thing down. I don't know if I'll be able to get one. Who knows? But I'm going to bring that in. And then they have this Vanguard of War thing that I want to hunt down and bring in here, because after reading the rules and looking at these models, putting these models together, this is some fantastic stuff. Hopefully we can find it. That'd be great to bring in. But today it's all about Wolfenstein. Let's go down to the table. Now, if you really want to go crazy with this, you can paint out the board. The first thing I'm going to ask you guys is, forgive me because we are still working on the lighting out here. I'm waiting for a couple more lights to come because this table is just enormous. But the game board, I mean, look at this. This is really, really, really cool. You got everything. You could paint it if you want to. Or you can just leave it and just concentrate on the game itself. But very, very cool. You just cut this out and boy, you are off and running. You got your little tokens and everything. Very, very, very cool. So let's start working with some of these. I'm going by the book, and we're going to see how easy it is to pop these guys together. So we're going to start with BJ, then we're going to go to Anaya, and then Seth, and then Claus, and we're going to get all the heroes out of the way, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to get everything else done. So let's get to work. All right, so I wanted to show you how quickly and efficiently I got this first guy together without knocking over more stuff. Looks really cool. Went together really, really easy. The nice thing about this, it's all right on the sprue. I started looking. This took me less than 4 minutes to put this one guy together. So what we're going to do together is we're going to do another guy here. Let me pick one out that's on this sprue here. I'm not going to make a fool out of myself and make it look like it's real good. Okay, so this should have a D on it. Okay, so here's the D. Okay, and this is for Bombay, which is this character right here. So you have this little section here, and that's exactly where we're going to go with. And I really want to show you. Okay, is that D? Yes. So you're going to cut out all the D parts because it shows you actually in a loop on how and where it's all going to go. And I'm actually going to turn this a little bit, which is totally unprofessional of me, but that's what I do. So I'm going to take out the base first, okay? And that's going to be pretty easy. And I'm just really surprised at how quickly this goes together. So that's going to be his head right there. And when I start seeing, oh, you got to put their heads in and everything like that, I start kind of thinking GW. Not that it's bad, it's just they have a lot of, there's a lot of separation and parts and stuff like that. And sometimes it's not the easiest thing to put together. So this is D2. And then this is D1 because it just names everything right there and makes it really, 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 really simple to do. And I'm very impressed right now because this just goes together very quickly. That's going to be D5, which is his left arm. So we're going to cut that out. All right. And then D4 here. All right. And everything's labeled perfectly. And they actually tell you the sprue, where all the sprues come on. So let me just make sure we got everything. It shows you all your Ds, and then all your Ds are done. Okay, we're going to put that down. We're going to just trim this up a little bit. I'm going to sandpaper some of this a little bit later. My biggest concern was, oh, gee, do I have to try to hold all this together for long? No, not at all. And there is very little left over here. So everything just goes in very nicely. Of course, when we go do this right now, it's not going to be as easy as it seems. All I did was this. Put a little magic on there. Come on. Just a little bit, just a little bit. All right, just get that in there like so. And I'll clean this up later because I usually go over it with a file later on. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to put in your arms and stuff like that. Oh, see, I made a little mess here. Of course I did. Of course I did. There we go. There we go. I just want to make sure it's a little tighter. And I'm going to put a little dab there, a little dab there. Right, right. Boy, this looks like it's going to be fun, folks. If you have the means, go get it. All right, that's going to go in there like so. That didn't go in there with any problem, right? Right. And then on this side, what I did, I cut off the thing that I wasn't supposed to cut off. So there, that'll go in there like that, but I got to pin that a little bit because that was my fault. I got over anxious and cut off. The heads were, I was really concerned with, but they snap right in just like that. And then here, yeah, we got enough there. So I can do that. Yeah, there we go. That's all there is to it. And then I cut the little nub off the arm, right? Always when I'm taping. Always when I'm taping something, I go, oh, I could do this, right? And then you completely cut it off. And I'm gonna glue this arm on like so, and hold it in there for a little bit. Okay, there we go. This stuff dries pretty quick anyways. Boom. And just like that, there's another hero done. All right. So I'm going to finish up the heroes, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you the villains and how they go together, because you need to get a certain amount going, at least to get the game going. So I'm going to get those going, and we're going to be off and running. Oh, we got Klaus and all these other fun things to do. You saw how quick this is. This is good quality stuff, folks. Go out and get Wolfenstein, the board game. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Right now, I'm loving everything, and I can't wait to get painting back again, which we haven't done in a long time here at the channel. So I'm going to finish up the heroes. I'm going to show you how they look when they're all put together, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start working on the villains, because you can't play this game without some villains. So once again, very impressive. There's a number of guys that you're going to build. They're going to give you the where you're going to be able to find them, and each one's going to be on each different sprue in one contained area, which is really, really nice. And they have arrows pointing to the pieces that you need to cut. So it really does make a big difference here. It really makes it a lot easier. The pieces are nice and easy to cut out, no problems. Right now I'm doing a soldier here, and why don't we just do them real quick, and let's see if I can not screw this up in front of you guys, because normally something will go horribly wrong after I just say how great it is to put this together. So again, it tells me what I want to do here is just connect this bad boy here like so. Oh, there we go. See how easy that was, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some arms here, which really I'm really surprised at how easy this is going together. So I put a little that there. They have a little soldier pad here. Now this is something that you want to pay attention to, is make sure you get the right one in there. You're going to slide that through there. I thought it was a little overkill, but after I did one of these guys, it was just pretty easy. Of course, I'm putting in the wrong pad. Oh, because I'm taping and I don't retape things, guys. You know what I mean? So that is going to go into the hole here. There's a little recess here. There we go. There we go. And then that just slides right in here, which goes in very, very easily. And again, this is just one of those things where this just goes in so nice and smooth and tight. Let's do the other side here, okay, just to give you guys a feel for this. I thought this was overkill, but it pins real easy, and it's nice and snug, and you don't have to sit there and hold it or anything like that. There are just some models that you have to sit there and hold for a while. Not here. These go together very, very quickly and tight. I I can tell you easily, I've run into no snags so far, and I've been at this for about, I'd say about a half hour. Easy, easy, easy. Oh man, these guys look cool, don't they? I was afraid about the heads fitting in. Let me just put a little glue here. There we go. That is not a problem, right? The heads just go, they just slide right in. Hey, made me look good. And then I just put a little, and there's a nice little locking pin here that locks the gun in with the guy's hands. So everything, you know, goes in kind of perfectly. Yeah, don't worry, we're going to fix that little noise that you'll hear in the background for a while. A lot of work here at the farm, folks. Not only are we putting together Wolfenstein, we're trying to put together our studio and everything else, so you got to just bear with me, right? All right, so that comes up in there, and boom, Insto Soldier, right? And he's got a beautiful base. The bases are beautiful here. I'm going to show you how this looks in a second here. So there are a number of these guys that you got to put together, and you see how quickly they go together. Of course, I'm fumbling because I'm on the camera, and look how quickly they go together. Nice and easy, okay? I'm going to get a whole bunch of these together, and we'll take a look at it, and I'll let you know if I run into any snags, but this is just very, 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 very well done, and I'm very excited about this. So let me continue on here, folks. So I decided to try one of the bigger pieces here. I'm trying to find a flaw here, or something that you guys should be concerned with. I'll tell you right now. Again, like I said at the top here, this has made me want to look at more of their games. I've got to try to hunt down this Chronicle X and this Vanguard of War. It really looks good. I'm going to just snap this a little bit. So you're going to take this body piece and put it together. And I'm doing this as I'm reading the instructions, so just show you that it's not some shill work here. Okay, so where does that go? Okay, so I turn this around, and then H is going to go here. And I really want to show you how quickly this goes together. I'm just really blown away at the quality, which I'm really excited about. Okay, so that goes there. I'm gonna put a little magic here too. All right. And then that, the way they're showing it, perfectly illustrated, because I want to show you guys, perfectly illustrated. So that, then in the back here, there is a tail that we're going to put in. I'm just going to shim that a little bit. Okay, just for my own personal thoughts there. And boom, right in there. And this tells me to put it down in that way. Okay, that seemed pretty explanatory. We're going to turn it around. Okay. And then from there, this looks like it goes here. And I'm going to show you the illustration in a minute here. Just put a little bit there, a little bit there. All right, so this is going to be G, and this is going to be there. And then we put this bad boy, oh, like he's like this. Okay. All right. I want to make sure that, yeah, you want to make sure that you get these into position before you glue them like a certain individual just did. Okay. And I want to make sure I'm having him go the right way. So his back hind legs go there, and then that goes into there. Okay, perfect. And just put a little glue there. Like I said, I'm doing this, I'm not cheating here. If it went wrong, you would have saw it go wrong. And that goes in there, that goes in there. Oh wow, look how quick that does. And then you can move this tail back, and boom. Let it dry up. Let's get it all jacked up, and we'll get painting on it, right? Okay, and very well illustrated. Panzerhound, done. And then you got Panzerhelm 2 and 3 that you want to knock out. Really, really easy stuff. Really easy stuff. And there, you know, there's some officers and stuff like that that I'm not going to show you and things like that. But this really, nothing here is overly complicated. They show you the steps. They tell you where it is. It's perfectly spaced on the sprues. This is just well done. Let's go up top, get my final thoughts on this. And, you know, if you guys were nervous about this, you got to trust me on this one. This is going to be a home. I mean, I'm going to say it again, just like I did at the top of the show. You saw how I put things together. There were a couple pieces that I put together with the manual in front of me and showed you how quickly it went together. I cut the pieces out. You know, I still have to sand some things down a little bit and this, that, and the other. That's okay. But this is glorious. This is glorious. This is, after reading the rules and seeing the vision that they have, this made me more excited for some of their other games, so I definitely want to check some of their stuff out. I want to check out this Chronicle X. I want to check out this Vanguards of War. I can't wait to get this. Now that we got this all together, the next video that we're going to do, we're going to be doing some painting. Yes, painting back on Rob's Tabletop World. Shocker, right? We're still trying to get everything settled here. We're trying to get the table settled. We got a couple of lights that we're working on and some lighting, so I apologize for some of the kind of off-skew lighting, but don't worry, I promise you we will be where we want to be. We have a lot of work ahead of us, but I do want to get some content up, and this was just a very exciting time to get this up and to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was a lot of fun for you, and next video, guess what? We're going to paint this up. And then after that, we're going to play it. I'm going to show you how to play it. We're going to do a nice playthrough. We're going to cover this beautiful, beautiful game. These figures are beautiful. They're exciting. They're fun. Right up my alley. Love Wolfenstein. And I can't wait to try to hunt down that other stuff. Hopefully, I could find it. Who knows? Right now, it's way too expensive on eBay. But until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We shall see you soon. Take it easy, everybody.